What up, crew? It's the captain reporting for duty again, Blunt Rollins, with another commentary video on my Sparking Zero. Now, before this match, I had lost to this guy because I was trying to mess around and make a team that I could have fun with.
Oh yeah, I don't charge.
But when it comes to Sparking Zero, you're never going to get to have any fun because you're going to come across people that use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, I went back to my bread and butter. I dusted off the old Android 13 and got him in the game, and it paired me up with him right away. So I was excited to get my rematch back, you know? So I'm over here putting the business on him, doing a lot better than I initially did against him with my last team, who I can't remember who I used. But he's no slouch. He got to his rank by working hard, and I don't know why I did that. That was a horrible play. Don't ever do anything like that. Wild Sense for Wild Sense. Wild Sense always wins. When they use Wild Sense, I find it best to use my own Wild Sense and to pressure them. That way it pops their Wild Sense, and then whenever it does, it'll activate mine, but it's usually I'll win in that situation. This is a DP battle, so we're going to utilize the switching and switch into Spopovich. And like I always say, people have such a hard time timing Spopovich's movement. And I don't know why, probably because a lot of people are using, but I'm having a hard time timing this guy's movement. He's kicking me with his feet. And we are getting the super counters off now. We're gonna do this rush super, but he times it. And do we win this clash? It's always 50-50. I never know. I always assume I'll win because I actually know what to do, and a lot of them don't. We hit him with this grab right here, send him flying. Spopovich is fully charged. But I'm also not doing so good. I waste some ki doing those dashes right there for no reason. And we just get on his bumper, but he gets back on our bumper. He's gonna cost us our Spopovich unless we can get away from him. And it kind of lags right here. And boom, Vanish War. We usually win these, but it's gonna come down to who has more ki, or if I just mess up, because I tend to mess up a lot. He popped Wild Sense. I really wanted to switch out right there, but I couldn't. He outplayed me right there, and he's got the Bean Daddy in. Yajirobe is in. Android 13's healed a little bit. He gives up his back. We give him the boot twice, but we can't give Yajirobe any time to do anything, so we're just kind of on him. This Vanish War is very bad, so I let him knock me away. I don't want him to be able to get the skill counter he needs to be able to do Sensu Beam. So he's so obsessed with getting to Sparking mode that it lets me reset, hit the Wild Sense, knock him away. But like I say, he's no slouch. This guy's very good at the game. GG's to this guy. He's going off with Yajirobe, and he understands how to extend his combos a little bit better than I do. But I think I understand the switching mechanic a little better because I switch into Metal Cooler right here, and he proceeds to just whoop on Metal Cooler with Yajirobe. He goes for Perception. I don't fall for it, but I get it on the second time. I completely fall for it. But Metal Cooler has good combos. It doesn't really matter. He's completely outplaying us at this point. Just landing those super counters and getting them off every time. Super counter. But my persistence is key. I'm super countering him back. Yajirobe has the skill counters he needs, but not enough to use Sensu Bean. And he doesn't get to switch out. That's very important that I didn't let him switch out. He goes into his Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he's going to go into Sparking mode. I'm not very good at avoiding the Sparking mode just yet. I know other people say like you have to do certain things, but I'm not very good. But right there, I think I do enough to buy a lot of time. I use the instant transmission and I get away. I get the hell out of Dodge. I'm hiding. I'm waiting to see what I can do. And then I think, okay, we'll switch into Hercule. Psych, I pressed the wrong button. I switch into 13 and it's gonna cost me. Cost me majorly. His ultimate. Because had I switched into Hercule, that's my fault, things would be better. But I switched into 13, so it's costing me. Wild Sense popped. Nope, he's ready, but he misses the grab. That's his fault. Spamming Ki Blast because I just want to win. We're on his bumper again with the hands. Those little flurries of kicks are so cool. We're on him. He doesn't vanish that. So we get Gogeta out of there. Now it's time for the real challenge. He's going to use Pan. And you already know if he's using Pan, he wants to use that after image strike. But he goes into Sparking mode as opposed to going into the after image strike, which is weird to me. We banish that super. lets us get on him a little bit more, and he's like, well, vanish it again. Can't vanish it twice. That's why I'll never have any sympathy for anybody that's like, oh geez, you're spamming supers, like vanish them. They are vanishable. Now, there's some instances where I understand where they're like, they have God Key and they just did 3 in a row after doing Sparking Mode, the same rush thing. I understand that. But if it's just regular, no items, just vanish it, right? Okay, so we're trying to keep up with Pan now. I'm trying to be careful, trying to pressure him so he will use the after image strike, or, you know, use the skill counts to just revenge counter. I see there he has 3 now. Now I'm very weary, like, I have to get on him because he's gonna pop it as soon as he can. There it goes. After image strike, used it. He uses the super, gets right on us. That super has very good tracking. I blinked it. But I should have also blocked. Giru whoops my butt a little bit. And after image strike. And we're like, okay. She's gonna get on our bumper, but we block. We actually block. Super counter her away. Trying to stall time for the 15 seconds. We're gonna regenerate. Big L on her part for letting us do that. Hit her with some Ki Blast, waiting out the after image strike. And look at this. In the midst of the 15 seconds for after image strike, she practically gets to do another after image strike. I thought we would clash there, no clash. But he's less worried about Hercule, I would imagine, than he would be anybody else. And if you're gonna use that cheesy stuff on me, then I have to do it back to you. So Hercule, I'm gonna try to just give him a present, but he's so good at vanishing, a lot better than I am. And I run away, run for my life, charge up, and right there, I should have just homing dashed, but I didn't. And then right there, he was going off a lot faster than me. Losing Hercule would really hurt me, so I'm really trying to just get off any damage I can with Hercule, so it's not that bad, so it's not a complete waste. So this is it.
Can you blink it when I'm
Here it is. I got tons of presents for everybody. They're gonna call me Mr. Santa instead of Mr. Satan, because I'm just giving out gifts like crazy. We go for the false courage and get right behind, go for it again. I think he's doing some kind of punches. We're gonna land it again. If I was him, I would have rage quit. Just from the fact of what I was doing. We got 14 seconds left. I don't know why he lets me power up so much and then go right into it again. He's probably just like so upset he didn't know what else to do at this point. He's probably trying to figure it out, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. But he figured it out that time. Aggression. Aggression is always key. And he's going to be able to knock out Hercule, but at this point with 5 seconds left, and that's one of my big grievances with DP battle, we're just, oh no, that was a buzzer beater actually, cool. Okay, into our second one. This guy's higher ranked than me, and this just shows that rank doesn't mean anything because you can win any kind of match. He's starting off with Bardock, and I'm always weary of those players. Bardock players are either the best players in the world or they're the cheesiest. And so did they wake up feeling the cheesiest, or is this guy really trying his best? We're gonna find out right here. He gets off some good damage on me. We're gonna see how good he is. Can he vanish this? If they don't vanish that when I do that, I instantly have like less fear of them. You can see right here I'm trying to charge, and that's my fault. I keep forgetting I'm an android, I can't charge. Costs me big time, honestly. But we got our vanishes down at this point. We're gonna do Wild Sense because we gotta get our get back. Because I'm mad that he even put hands on me at all. Gotta get our get back for sure. We switch into Spopa, and he goes for the instant sparking. We're not too worried because Spopovich is pretty tanky, and I assumed this was his ultimate, but it wasn't his ultimate. This was just a super. So he was gonna do his ultimate right after this, but no, he just goes into another super. And so, which is a weird choice to do 2 supers in a row. A really weird choice. Because I would have gone for the ultimate. He switches to, I don't know if that's Kid Goku or Mini Goku, but we already know what the deal is. After image strike user. And I keep trying to go for these weird grabs. I don't know why I'm doing it. I should just activate Layton's power and get on his just bumper, just attack him. But he hasn't activated. the after image strike yet. I don't know if he forgot about it or if he just wants to not rely on it. Which, if he's not trying to rely on it, good for him. But if he's forgetting about it, then lucky me. Because he could have been using it this whole time. We switch back into 13, we knock him away a few times. We try to, I don't know why I always mess that up. I try to do that move a lot quicker than I can. And then I guess it doesn't go in. But we see he's lost 3 skill gauges now, so he's got the after image strike popped, I think. But we were able to knock him away right there, so I'm a little unsure. He beats me in this clash again. And he's already at 3 skill counter, but yep, there it is. The after image is popped. So super counters will knock him away regardless, and I need to remember that. But he's not that good of a player if he just takes those key blasts. He hasn't popped the other after image strike, and we get the grab off. Can he banish this, or he will lose Goku? And it's more than likely he's about to lose his Goku, which is big. That's a big W for us. Good. Good. 1 after image strike user down. And we got to keep our people fresh. We're going to switch into Cooler. And Bardock's like, this is revenge for my race of people. And Cooler's like, bro, I'm not even canon. And we do a little do-si-do. His problem is, I don't know if he's just not trying to vanish because he doesn't want to engage and he knows he'd lose, or I don't know if he just doesn't know how to vanish. And that's a big thing. Instant sparking from him again. Second time he's used instant sparking. He does that because he knows it's going to open me up, but I blocked it, and we're on his bumper. He messed up, and I let him sit on the ground and think about his mistake. He can sit there and wonder, what did I do wrong? And of course, what is this? Another after image strike user. He wins the clash here. Big for him. See, no follow-up at all from him, which is peculiar. But he's got the tech down to stop my grabs. And his master Roshi is putting hands on Cooler. You know? He did not drink before this one. But I get the guards off. I regenerate because the regeneration I don't think is as corny as after image strike, because look at that. After image strike, I'm just kind of at his mercy unless I can get some grabs, super counters, or use some ki blast. We use some ki blast, they don't really do well. Master Roshi's causing some trouble. He's letting us get those super counters off kind of reliably though, and he lets that do a lot of big damage to him. He's not worried about it though. He's like, here, I'll follow up. But we vanish it. He pops another after image strike. And for some reason we just fall to the ground as opposed to what we were trying to do. We do instant transmission. It's kind of messed up right there. Kind of trying to figure out like what can I do. And this is gonna like cost me my Hercule probably, because I think he goes into spam right here. Spam and eggs for breakfast for me right here because he hits us. I think he goes right for it again too. Maybe not. Maybe he just does hands. I'm so used to Master Roshi players going into that move constantly that I just didn't. And talk about following up, I didn't even know where my vanishes were right there. And this is one of my least vanished attacks unless I am perfectly on for the night. I'm usually gonna miss this one. So Hercule kind of just getting roasted, but the main reason for Hercule being on my team is just the fact that I have the DP for him, and he needs to buy some time for my heavy hitters to regain health. Plus, I mean, that can be pretty handy. He's not gonna try to let us land it. What the fuck, bro? He was right on about it. That old man put down the world champ. But Android 13 finds him pretty quick. He switches to Bardock, which I don't think I would have agreed with. I think I would have tried to stall out more time with Master Roshi and use the after image strike, but that's his thing. And Android 13 just does what Android 13 does, but Bardock's like, I am Goku's dad! Come on, bro. Sorry about the burp. And I hit him with a Wild Sense, my bread and butter combo. Just like we took out Goku, we're going to take out Bardock the same way. Fuck out of here with your Bardock. And I think about transforming, and I'm like, hold on, I never transform. That's not what I'm trying to do. He pulls out the drink, and I find him pretty quick. I probably have said like 5 times, don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. We put hands on him. I thought we would let him fall all the way down. No, he's got that tech. He knows how to get out of that. Boom. Puts the foot down on Android. We switch out to Spopovich. But he's got it down, bro. He's on our bumper. He's like, I am the drink. We're down to the last minute. We've got to finish this guy before time runs out. Because I don't play for that time running out stuff. And Trunks is just on it. Trunks must be this guy's best character. Because super counter for super counter. He's not letting Spopovich do anything. Oh, but he let Spopovich do a little bit. Just enough. Oh. Good job, Spopovich. I didn't know Spopovich was able to get even that much damage. Why does he get like these weird sound effects? He goes Super Saiyan, and he's like, I will continue my rampage right now. This is going to be how it ends for you, you redneck robot. I'm like, nope, not on 13's watch. I got hands with 13, you better watch out. And I dodge those. And he's trying to go for sparking. I'm like, oh crap, he's trying to go sparking. Stop him. So I'm just on his bumper now. Can't let him go sparking. I thought that would put him down, but he's good. He techs it. He gets right up, y'all. He knows how to get up right every time. Now he's knocking me around. And I try to dodge back. I activate the Wild Sense, and instead of rushing him, I go for the finish. Boom. And he has Master Roshi still, but time's up. That's the Major Claw DP battle. Let's see. Thanks for checking out another one of my Dragonball Sparking Zero videos. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe so you can see other content and you can see when I put out new stuff. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell because that helps a lot too. But the captain is going to his chambers. I'll catch y'all later.